Welcome to Coffee with Blaine. Are you guys hearing this? Is my mic forever banished from Coffee with Blaine? Only time will tell. How you guys doing today? Hopefully well. Hopefully very well. I hope you're doing well. Did I mention that? I mentioned that I hope that you are doing incredibly well. Anyway, this is Coffee. This is Blaine. And this is Coffee with Blaine. Good morning, Megan. Megging? That's fancy. We could do that. How you doing today? Got a little bit of static. I think it's just my headphone amp, which is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. And I just got back from Mexico. How are you doing, Megan? It's just the two of us. We're going to have a private conversation. Everyone else can wait. What you been doing? You been hanging out, family time, work, Christmas shopping? All of the above. Have you been patiently waiting by your phone for the notification that I'm going live? My guess is that's not the answer. How about anyone else? Anyone else who's here? My lonely Twitch and YouTube followers. How you guys doing? I say lonely because it says there's one each. And you know. Yeah, so I just got back. Just recently came back into the country from Maito Beach next to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Nice, Megan. Name's Megan. My friends call me Meg. At least they would if I had friends. I don't know. All the things. Doing all the things. I like it. Daniel, good morning. How you doing, bro? Maureen, good morning. How are you? I did have fun in Mexico. It was fun and or relaxing. So, yeah. Weather was freaking perfect every day. Super warm. I packed a whole suitcase full of clothes, and then I just wore like board shorts. So, yeah. Joe, what's going on? Good morning. Cheers. And Maureen and Joe, thank you for joining via YouTube. Mexico was super chill. If you could tell by my post, I don't even think I posted anything about the music. It was, here's me relaxing, and here's me relaxing, and here is me relaxing. Good morning, Samantha. Welcome to my morning voice. Hope you're doing well. As usual, I am face planting back into another day. I think I should only do that with one arm. Yeah, both is weird. Oh, looky here. Looky here. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Sarah, good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me this morning. What do I have planned for the holidays? That's a great question, Megan. I am headed up to San Francisco. I left my heart there a while back, so I need to go retrieve it. I think the Grinch might have it. Yeah, my aunt and uncle live up in San Francisco. I go up every year, at least for Thanksgiving or Christmas, or sometimes both. But yeah, I'm gonna go up there, hang out for like a week and a half. The bay is amazing. It's my favorite. I'm gonna go through a buttload of packages today because I've been on Amazon like a madman. Good morning, Mickey. Good morning. Cheers. I am yeah, but yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of family time, and I enjoy it. How much is that buttload? How much is that buttload in the window? Well, I do have one giant package next to me. Good morning, Cassie. So here's a fun story, and I don't think I mentioned this on my live stream, but you guys deserve to know. There's a type of case that I have my electric guitar in, right? It's called a Reunion Blues case. That's the company. And it's awesome. I've had it for years with my main electric guitar. I've taken it on countless planes. I've even checked it, even though it's not a hard case. It's a soft case, but it's lined with like an indestructible exoskeleton, basically. So I've been carrying that around forever, but I only really do fly dates with my electric guitar. I never take my acoustic guitars anywhere for fly dates because they're I'm not normally doing fly date acoustic gigs. And so this was my first one in a while. And I was like, oh, I need to order a case. And so I ordered one, and I'm like, sweet, good to go. And the case gets delayed in shipping. So I left for Puerto Vallarta on the last day of the month, I think the 30th. And my case showed up on the 2nd. But I was scrambling, so I ran to Guitar Center and I bought another $300 case by a company called Mono Cases. And I threw my guitar in that and just flew down to the thing. So now I have this $300 mono case that's sitting in with my guitar in it, and I have this $300 Reunion Blues case, which is in the box right over here. So I'm going to compare and contrast the cases today. My guess is I'm going to go with Reunion Blues, but the mono case has been good. Flew just fine with the acoustic, which is more fragile than my electric. So, though I didn't check it. But yeah, and then I'm probably going to return one of the cases, most likely the mono case, back to Guitar Center to get my $300 credit. Yay, credit cards. That's another great thing of credit cards. If you're unsure about a purchase, you can put it on a card and try it out before any money gets taken away from your account. Or if you have to double buy something, you can do that. Austin, good morning, bro. Do you use tech to do setups, or do you do them all yourself? What amp do you use on stage, brother man? Those are great questions. Weege has a question. Any fun foodie experience in PB? And Matthew, as this was the last show of the year we needed, right? I don't mind making Mexico festivals my last show of the year. It's happened a few years now, and it's a great way to end the year. And I'll be starting off my year with the first show of next year being in Hawaii. So freaking stoked. Did I mention that I have a pretty cool life? That's probably why you guys are here. Let's go into Austin's question. I do use a tech. I try to have all my guitars set up and worked on. It averages out to at least twice a year for my main ones, and at least once a year for the guitars that generally stay in the studio. with the acoustics, my Taylors, those go to Taylor to get their setups and adjustments because obviously I'm fortunate enough to live where the Taylor headquarters is in San Diego. So I can do all my stuff right through the factory. And if any warranty thing comes up or there's an issue, they're really good about, just making it happen. So that's awesome. But I have a local guy. I use techs on the road. Sometimes I pay the other band's techs to do stuff while I'm on the road. And then in between that, I do little things myself. So I will adjust a saddle here and there. I will check to make sure the neck's not warping. Sometimes I'll do little adjustments there. Intonation stuff sometimes as well. Depending on the weather and how badly the guitar gets thrown around on tour. But yeah, so mostly use a tech, but I do some work myself. What amp do you use on stage? That's a fun question because I do not use an amp on stage, Austin. I'm using a Line 6 Helix on stage. I have been for years. There's no amp, actually. It's modeled after my Mesa Mark 525 is my main tone. And then I've modeled all the pedals I used to use on my pedal board. But I've been ampless since, let's say, 2017, 2018. I originally got the Helix just for flight dates, and I was using my Mesa Mark 525 for shows. But the flight date sounded so good and was so easy to set up. And the sound guy liked it so much because he had full control and there was no stage volume to make Trish scream louder. We're all on in-ears, by the way. Yeah, I just started using it for everything. So my amp is not an amp. It's non-existent. I like my amp. Maybe sometime in the future I'll go back to using an amp. I'll use an amp for like local shows and stuff where I'm not using in-ears or whatever. Sometimes I'll use that with the Helix as well. That way I don't have to lug a huge pedal board around. Brett, coffee in Mexico, yay! DK, howdy, cheers. Backup case, yeah. When I'm running live, I do run at least one backup of my main guitar. Always have an acoustic with me, at least one. Generally bringing my 7-string now as well. But for flight dates, I just grab the guitar that I will need. Keep it just in case. Yeah, Joe. That's why you're here. Sarah, hell yeah, I'm missing Mexico so bad as all my friends have left. Yeah, Closer is just getting underway. Hope to be there next year. I might end up with spending like 2-3 weeks in Mexico, honestly, with Closer and this IOTA Fest becoming an annual thing. So it's about to get crazy in Mexico. But I'm sure everyone there is already getting crazy in Mexico. Brittany, good morning from Austin in the hot tub. Nice. I am a little jealous. I might have to go hit my hot tub because it is a little chilly out. You've inspired me, Brittany. Brett, are you sponsored by anybody? That's a interesting question. This show is not sponsored by anybody. It is technically sponsored by you. If you would like to sponsor the show and help me out for my time, if you find it interesting and entertaining, please go to ko-fi.com/DillingerMusic and you can sponsor my coffee. And that helps me do stuff like improve my miking and improve my headphones and just generally give you better broadcast. I'm using Restream Studio so I can reach more people. I was originally just streaming on one platform at a time. Now I can stream on multiple platforms thanks to this, but there is a monthly fee. So that definitely helps offset the cost of doing this. So I appreciate that. Then there's the internet bill and all the things that are associated with these live streams. But that's not a requirement, but if you'd like to sponsor, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to be a long-term sponsor of me, you can go to patreon.com/DillingerMusic. I have an exclusive merch drop with a very talented artist that I'm going to be collabing with. If you're in my producers club, you already know. And if you're in my Patreon, you're going to know in a second. But these items are super limited, and they're going to be only available to Patreon members. So, yeah, if you want to help me out, you can do that. As far as like general sponsorships, the band has a deal with Ernie Ball, which helps on strings. So I'm able to change my strings a lot. Saves a huge expense for me every tour and festivals and stuff. So thank you, Ernie Ball. Sweetwood Guitars. They're based out of Santa Cruz. Dude custom makes all my guitars. So there's a lot going on under the hood. I think I've talked about this before. And I have, 1, 2, 3, soon to be 4 Sweetwood guitars going on. I freaking love them. They're amazing. We have a pseudo deal with Taylor. My main acoustic Taylor that I have was definitely hooked up by Taylor. Get good deals on my Taylor guitars. None of these are financial sponsorships, meaning I don't make any money from them, but I'd be spending that money on their gear anyway. I only work with companies that I'm gonna already spend my money on with. So yeah, I get a deal from Dunlop. I guess technically, indirectly, that's the only one I make any money off of. So they're the ones who make my custom picks, which has been a dream of mine since I was a little kid to have custom Dunlop Jazz 3 picks. And I do, and you can buy them at dillingermusic.com. But yeah, so they help me out with gear and picks. I had some help from West Tone getting my in-ears. So thanks to them. I'm trying to think. Warm Audio, give me a deal on my mics. So technically, there's an artist relation going on there too. And various shirt companies will send us, t-shirts and stuff. Supermassive, Jamming on Vegas, Underground Roots, clothing. I don't know if these aren't necessarily sponsorships. These are more just artist deals, right? Super blessed for every company that has gone out of their way to help myself and or Hyrie get the gear we need to do the job. So thank you guys. Devin, aloha. Let me roll through these. Hopefully that answers your question, Brett. A lot of it is just reaching out, though, when it comes to sponsorships. Just hit up the companies you already use, tag them, let people know you love their stuff. And give them a little backstory about stuff you have coming up or stuff you've done. Keep it short, concise, and then just ask for the proper person to talk to. Like, hey, I do this, and I love your stuff, and I have this coming up. Who do I talk to? Send an email or sometimes the DM, and sometimes they'll get back to you. Sometimes they won't, but it's definitely saved me thousands of dollars in necessary equipment. Megan, I gotta run, gotta go back. I really appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you so much for always being there since the beginning. OG. Flying is so much easier because my Helix has its own custom backpack. I'm not sponsored by Line 6, by the way. Get on it. But yeah, I just throw that backpack, I throw this in my indestructible case, and then I have a carry-on bag with clothes, and I throw my trumpet in there. And that's my fly rig. All my cables get, thrown in pouches and stuff. Sarah, I had 3 surgeries this year, so no closer for me. Next year will be epic. It will. I hope to be there. We've been kind of on an every other year schedule with them. So hopefully next year. That was a wink. Guitar sponsors, I think I covered it, but Sweetwood is my main one. If you're ever interested in purchasing a Sweetwood, I can give you a referral code or whatever to save you some cash. But I love these guitars, honestly. As much as I want to shill items for my corporate overlords, I just, like I said, the gear that I love to play, that's the gear. And you can tell I love to play it because instead of having another guitar that I play and just talk about Sweetwood, I've been playing this guitar for years. Every stage, every time. It's awesome. And so if you're ever to the point where you want something a little bit custom, or you want to try out different things or whatever, definitely cool. And then obviously Taylor, which is awesome because I've loved their guitars since I used to work in a music store in Findlay, Ohio. And to have any sort of relationship with them is amazing. Spinning Games, I want to offer you a promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chat. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed at best. Auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Go to blah, 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 blah. Doge hype. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the shill. I appreciate that. Please don't go there, guys. Do you have, I'm loving all these questions, Austin. I'm getting to everyone, I promise. Do you have a favorite content creator to watch stuff for music production stuff? I mean, everybody loves Andy, right? It's at premierguitar.com. But first, here's my clean tone. I honestly, most of the YouTube watching I do is financial related. I watch gear reviews, but I like to watch them and compile them. I used to be on this huge kick of watching stuff from Anderton's, which is a music store in the UK, with the Captain and Chappers back in the day. Every once in a while, I'll click onto that stuff as well. I watched a Kemper Helix quad core shootout, and I like the Helix better than the Kemper on a couple tones, which was pretty like blind testing. I was like, wow, okay. So my gear is still holding up. You have dope merch. I do, DK. Thanks to my freaking talented friends. Devin, we appreciate you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you too, Devin. Thank you for joining me. Love that you use Patreon. Do you stream Twitch at all? I'm streaming Twitch right now, actually, Austin. That's the expense I was talking about with the Restream app that I use. I'm currently streaming to Facebook, both my personal and Dillinger's Hired Guns page. I am streaming to YouTube at Dillinger Music, and I am streaming to Twitch currently at Dillinger Music. I don't do any solo Twitch streams or play video games or do anything like that. It's just basically for the show. Eventually, maybe I'll up that platform. I'm looking for ways to, better my communication with you guys. So hopefully I can do that. Brett, funk yeah. Edited for content. Christy, good morning. Good morning. Sarah, hopefully Hopefully Hyrie will be there next year. Me too. I hope that. I'll just be bouncing over Mexico all winter long. Blaine pick. Yay. I want a warm audio endorsement. Then go get one, Weege. You got the streams. Any plans in Mexico if you have a day off? I'm not going to be closer this year. I just got back from Mexico. I considered all the days my day off. The Hyrie performances were great. It was literally just Trish, myself, and Andy playing acoustic. And I got to play tunes I've never played live before, and tunes that I've only played live maybe once years and years ago. Coming up with some fun arrangements. We got to do a little jam with SM Familia. Yeah, it was cool. And then I had late night jams last night. I didn't with DJ Lexi Love and Ethan Tucker and the cats from Thrive, and we were just killing. It was super fun. Just till like 3 a.m. Amazing. Yeah. And I tried a hammock for the first time in a long time, and it was super uncomfortable, and I kind of hated it. But I did get a lounge in the pool and by the beach and eat all the food I ate. All the food. It was crazy. So much good food. Love hearing behind the scene logistics. Yeah, it was cool. I actually got to pick a lot of the set list tunes for the first night, because I was like, look, Trish, I was because I've been going through and like redoing the old tunes. If you guys seen clips of me practicing, going through learning horn parts and different arrangements that I can play multiple parts. All the things. I've just been diving into the Hyrie catalog, and it was fun. It was fun. I had a really good time, and Andy just always crushes it. So I don't even have to do anything. I just let Andy crush. It's like Candy Crush, but with a bass player. Christy, can't wait. Leaving for CTTS in less than 24 hours. Wish you were going to be there again this year. Me too. But, yay, next year, maybe. Blah, blah, blah. Music. Cool now. Answer. Oh, yeah. I'm actually getting into that, Weege. I'm getting into that right now. Food was amazing. I had some of the freshest oysters I've ever had. We had a dozen of them for $18 in this little town right down from Mito Beach where we were. Did a little day trip for luncheon and stuff, and some incredible shrimp ceviche as well. Might be my second favorite ceviche that I've had. Cartagena, Colombia it blew my freaking mind with ceviche, but this was definitely a tight second. What else? Had some just had an incredible mole at the airport, which I was not expecting. I was like, I'll just get some whatever food in TJ while I'm chilling for hours at the airport. And freaking, I was like, damn, if this is gonna be the start of my food trip, I'm just gonna eat the entire time. And I did. I had some pozole that was hand cooked over 3 days with giant chunks of bone in it. Man, that was incredible. That might have been one of the best soups I've ever had. Definitely the best pozole I've ever had. I had on my way back, right across from the Puerto Vallarta airport, I had a smoked marlin burrito. Smoked marlin is incredible. Why didn't anyone? Why are we not funding this in the U.S.? That's my question. That was freaking incredible. I smoke a marlin all day now. I'm gonna go catch one, start smoking it because it's amazing. So put down your weed, pick up your marlin, guys. Smoke that shit. All right. Oh, thanks, Joe. Enjoy for me. Jordan, good morning. Good morning. How much is one of the Sweetwoods run? I'm guessing is what you're talking about. That's a great question. They're all custom, so they're definitely on the pricey side. But it depends on what you want, and it depends on if you want to purchase a stock item that's already been created, or that's created at least templated, or if you wanna hit a custom deal. All of my stuff is custom, so I have all the extra little bells and whistles. So a lot of people will think this is like rosewood or ebony or whatever, but this is actually, my fretboard is a type of wood called bloodwood. When I first got the guitar, it was actually super red, but it's definitely darkened up over the years. But yeah, so like little custom things like that will definitely knock up the price, but you get exactly what you want. And made right here, supporting small businesses. And yeah, it's, instead of like going and buying a Strat and then changing out the headstock and changing out the pickups and changing out the freaking bridge and changing it, you know what I mean? You get it all right here. Yeah, and just yay. Scott, good morning. Good morning. We were talking about Underground Roots providing some dope things all week long. I was wearing my iguana hat. I don't have it down here. But I have a kick-ass iguana hat from Underground Roots. Also custom. I like custom stuff. I like my stuff to be unique, and you'll notice that with my merch too. I like custom stuff. I just like working with artists and working on a vision that everyone's happy with, rather than just pulling something off the shelf necessarily. I'm a diva, I guess. What's this free guitar lesson thing Scott posted earlier? Getting to everyone but Weege. Yeah, so Scott and I worked out a deal, and we're providing a free guitar lesson for him to give away. I don't know what the rules are, but I know that whoever wins it, I will teach them something. Your choice. Custom lesson. See, it's all about the custom. None of that pre-packaged lesson here. You can go to YouTube for that. Arm wrestle for it. Part Xena warrior god. Oh my god, Jordan, that's amazing. Aaron is dope. Aaron and I, we hung out a lot. Aaron and I, we're both little Polish kids, so we had instantly something to bond over. Plus, he could speak Spanish, and so he translated a lot for me. And we did some jamming. We had rooms right next to each other. Aaron and Kiki had a room, and I had a room right next to him. And we had a porch that was separated by a thing. I felt like Wilson every time I walked out there, and we were chatting. If you've ever seen Home Improvement with Tim Allen, I'm dating myself, I know. But it was super fun. We had a couple porch jams. We had some beach jams. Dude can sing. It's awesome. Kiki too, actually. Not to discount her singing. I just jammed more with Aaron than I did with Kiki, but they were both great. What's your favorite go-to Christmas movie? Gremlins. Gremlins is my favorite Christmas movie. Followed, but if you don't want to count Gremlins as a Christmas movie, first of all, you're awful. Second of all, it'd be Elf. If if it came down to it, I mean, I love it. But there are other great Christmas movies as well that are super freaking hilarious and super amazing. I like comedies. Um, but if there's one scene that inches out everything else, it's Will Ferrell walking to Gimbals with the Christmas music playing, and then just gets fucking hit by a taxi. It is the greatest moment in cinema. I feel. 18 bucks. Yeah, those oysters would have been like $50+ anywhere up here, and they were. I was watching them pull them out of the ocean. It's like, yes, I will have four, and then a whole plate of ceviche, and then 3 shrimp quesadillas. That was all one meal for me. I don't know, Weege. I mean, I believe you, but Colombia has the best ceviche I've ever put in my mouth by some leaps and some bounds. Mole is a slow process. Yeah. No, it is not the same. Yeah. Mole is. Like, how do you make chocolate savory? Why are we not doing that with everything? Why is that not like a Thanksgiving dish to go over your turkey? Kind of wood they use to smoke the marlin. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is delicious. Tacon de Marlin, I think, was the name of the restaurant. It was literally right across from the airport, a little hole in the wall spot. They told us they accepted credit cards, and they did not. So when I went to pay, I had no cash. I had no pesos. All I had was credit cards. I asked them first. They sat us down. They served us after asking and letting them know that we were going to pay by card. And then I was just kind of stranded. I was like, what are we going to do? And luckily, 2 girls were sitting behind us. They happened to speak English, and they happened to have a bunch of pesos, and they happened to use Venmo. So they said, you want to Venmo me? I'll pay for you. Yeah. It's the most random save ever because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to go to freaking Puerto Vallarta jail for not paying for my smoked marlin. But it was delicious. And now I know I will bring pesos. Lots of freaking pesos. But I was able to use my credit card a surprising amount. Even in tiny towns, I had nothing. I was using credit card. But this place next to the airport, nah. Can't be bothered with that. Okay, that's my rant. Calling you out, Jordan. If you no, I don't ever want to pressure anyone to buy anything ever, except my merch. But no, seriously. But if you are interested, I can get you some information and hook you up with like a little referral discount or whatever. More expensive than oysters. What is more expensive than oysters? The guitar? I don't know. Geraldine, good morning. Learn how to use it. Yeah, I mean, learning how to use it is important. And the most important instrument you'll ever have is the one that you have. If you pick it up, it's the most important instrument. I am very Polish. Oh, that's awesome, Joe. Heck yeah. And you know the pain. Pierogi season is here. Get that couple months. Gonna be getting some krishchiki. Excited. Oh, Elizabeth. Good morning. How's the baby? Gremlins, yes. Yeah, Gremlins is it's awesome. I watch it every Christmas. And I freaking love it. So good. There are many imitators, but all right, Weech. Book my ticket. Let's do this. I will do one food review. I'm not going to Miami to try Peruvian ceviche. No, I'm going to go to Peru to try Peruvian ceviche. Yeah, of course, of course. I dropped it on my Patreon, but and I think I dropped it in Commune, but go ahead and drop it here. I have a new song coming out with Weege, or Weege has a new song coming out with me. It's called "Talk About It," and it's fun. Jordan, what's up? Sup? Gizmo costume, yeah. So one of the fun things about jamming with Weege is I get to try more R&B, like classic soul type of guitar playing. And this song is not really reggae at all, which I enjoy for the fact that it's basically all old Motown type of jam. And so basically in the beginning of Jackson 5's what is it? I Want You Back, there is a guitar part that's literally one chord. So the piano and the bass are moving chords, but the guitar part literally just stays on the same chord. It's basically and it just never change, you know. And then there it is. Boom. Do all that changes. It's just so when Weege sent me Talk About It, I felt like it had that vibe. So like I even shortened it, and I think I only played one note in octave, and that was the guitar part in a similar, you know, funky strut type of walk through all the verses. I think I changed it up in the choruses, which is what the guitar does, I think, too. But yeah, I just that's it, man. It was so fun to play like a part like that and lay it down. Made a Jordan, excited for this. Yay. Other Jordan, just rolling J's and making edibles for CTTS. Yeah, you guys got to roll out what on Thursday? I did. I charged a premium for that Weege. And if you want a second note, it's gonna cost you, bro. So BB King has a philosophy when he plays. He plays like notes cost money and he's broke. So yeah, why play more than one when you can get all the mileage out of that one note? Fly out tomorrow. You excited? I'll bet you're excited. Just finished boxing something special. Awesome. I hope whoever gets it can unbox that special thing. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Talk about it. maybe. Bueller. All right. I think this is as good as time as any to get done with all of the crap that I have to do today. Last night I made a long ass list of all the important things that need to get done. So I'm gonna go off to do that. I'm sure it is, DK. I'm sure it is. And I can't wait. I'll be joining you at least one other time this week, if not more. Be hanging out. Oh, Jordan, that's awesome. Hopefully you win. Or did you win? I don't even know how the contest goes. But even if you don't win, hit me up because I do teach lessons. If you want to get down on some, get down on your journey, I'm here to help, and we can learn something together. Dustin, remember that time when you just charged a bottle of vodka? I remember that time when you just charged a bottle of vodka. You too. Was that me? Did I charge a bottle of vodka? Oh man. I believe it. Yeah, changing it like casually. It happens, man. It happens. Yeah. I've had to change a string like between songs at a Clear Conscience show before. Heck yeah, I love that. Manifest it up. But if you don't, or even if you do, well, we can do as many as you want. I love teaching. I have a great roster of students, and it's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, so definitely hit me up. That was me. Oh, you got me, Dustin. Thanks for joining, by the way. Cheers to you. Cheers to all of you. I appreciate you so much. Patreon members, be on the lookout for some content coming. And if you guys have any questions or want to reach out and say hi, always feel free to. My DMs are open. All right. Love you guys. Have a great